CJ, Whitworth baseball still playing. We're past the regular season. We're into the postseason, so that's always really fun to talk about. You went into this past weekend knowing you needed to win one, and you got two. So take us back through the weekend. Frustrating first game, but really responded in the next two.
Yeah, I think that the first game was just the pitcher's duel. Devin, their guy, threw extremely well. Hunter threw really well for us. Didn't take advantage of some opportunities. There were some great defensive plays on their end where we tried to create a little bit of pressure, and they just executed them. So, but really proud of the guys to come back on Sunday and play a really offensively like a really complete game one, where we just kept putting up crooked numbers every other inning and finished that game strong. And then obviously the other one, like Ashworth, threw extremely well. All of our pitchers that we ran out of the bullpen were nails. So that was just a kind of a great effort on the pitching side of things as well.
You talked about the pitching side of things. How about a freshman leading you offensively on Sunday? Ty Quiggle had a great day, 6 hits. You know what you get with your senior guys. You've seen them around, but does Ty continue to surprise you with what he brings each week? Yeah,
he's been incredible. I mean, I think it's a rare thing that you can have a freshman hit in the middle of your order and continue to produce. And I think his maturity is really impressive because most of his hits come with 2 strikes. Like he knows like how to battle, how to get to the ball. He had a couple pull side hits this week, which kind of shows that from a maturity standpoint, like he's learning and he's kind of applying some feedback and how people are pitching him this season. So we've just been incredibly impressed with him in his season.
So you're heading into a weekend where you know you're going to play at least 2 games and as many as 5.
Yeah.
How do you line up your plan in terms of starting pitchers for that situation?
Yeah. I think you kind of just go all or none. I mean, the game one is so important for kind of laying out your plan for the weekend. You have to throw your best guys the first 2 games and put yourself in a situation to be seeking that 3rd win on Sunday with your, hopefully your entire bullpen or more depth intact. So you're looking at matchups a little bit, like on who other teams could play, but that first game is just so important that you honestly have to kind of send your best guys out there to make sure that you secure that win.
Our first game is Willamette. What challenges will the Bearcats present?
Yeah, I think when we saw them earlier this spring, offensively they're really mature. I mean, they have guys 1 through 9 that can do damage, extra base hits, / get on base however they can. They're good with hitting with 2 strikes. So yeah, they're a really good baseball team, and they're old. And anytime you have to face a bunch of guys that have had 3 or 4 years with 150 at bats under their belt, like that's a really difficult out. So. We're just going to have to be really sharp at executing pitches and making sure that we're taking what they give us and not being too proud in that standpoint while kind of executing our own game plan and creating some pressure.
Going to be down in Walla Walla playing the tournament at Whitman. Expectations for a really nice Pirate turnout of fans and family?
Absolutely. I think any time you're playing, 3 hours away, we should have a bunch of people out there. I heard some alums are coming over too to watch it and root on the Bucks, so that's going to be really fun. But yeah, I'm excited to see a good turnout at Burlesque.